Hey, what's up guys, Shuckle King here, bringing you week 5 for NCP, and this week we are facing off against Liv, and her 3-1 record. She's doing very well this season. Make sure you guys check out her content on her channel. Puts out great content, and I consider giving myself a subscription as well. Definitely appreciate the support everyone's giving me. So, currently 2-2 right now. One against JV, which is nice. Would have been nice to get a little bit bigger win. I felt like I could have done that, but a win's a win, can't really complain. Currently sitting 2-2. Could have been better, but I'm definitely okay with the result. If I can get a couple wins, I'll be in pretty decent position to make playoffs. I'm not terribly worried just yet. But I am worried about facing off against a Dragapult, so it's going to be a little bit tougher to get a win this week than normal, but we'll see how it goes. So Liv's team from probably most to least threatening, or most or least likely to come, Dragapult. Definitely gonna come, no reason not to, just so fast. Though I do have decent answers for Dragapult, it could just be a lot of different options. I imagine maybe a mixed Life Orb, just Breaker set would be pretty annoying for my team to face. Venusaur with Torkoal is a pain, really big pain for my team to take on because it gets Weather Ball plus Solar Beam or Giga Drain plus Sludge Bomb. It's pretty tough for my team to take on. I definitely need something to be able to handle it. And I do have mons that do, but it's pretty limited. And it could even be knockoff or Earth Power to take on a Latios or Blacephalon. So it's going to be annoying. Terrakion and Torkoal itself, it's okay. It's going to just set up Sun. I guess it's annoying for Scizor. Terrakion, just a fighting type, pretty decent breaker. Now, my top 3, which are Fanny, Scizor, and Latios, can all beat Terrakion, but it's still definitely a threat that I have to consider for sure because it matches up pretty well against everything else in my team because it outspeeds Blacephalon by 1 point. Thundurus T. Maybe that's a little bit more threatening than Terrakion. Thundurus I did work for me, work against me with Ultra Player, so hopefully I can learn from my mistakes and have a little bit of better preparation against Thundurus. Fortunately, I do have a couple ones that outspeed Thundurus T that don't outspeed Thundurus I, like the Latios and the Blacephalon. They're 2 good answers, and Jolteon's honestly a little bit of a better response just because that's Volt Absorb, but Thundurus is still definitely a threat. Piloswine, I think, is a pretty solid option to come. Takes on the Latios pretty well and the Darmanitan. He's going to have to figure out what his Darmanitan switching is. It could be Torkoal. It gets to a KO by Earthquake, but it might be the best thing because Piloswine gets to a KO by Superpower. So, I do a KO everything with Darm in theory, but he can just switch out the following turn. Mandibuzz, I think, is also pretty likely to come. Just a pretty solid pivot, and it handles Latios and Blacephalon very well. Doesn't handle Specs Mind Bloom Blacephalon pretty well, but if I had to kill Blacephalon to kill Mandibuzz, that's probably an okay trade. Pokemon I think are little least likely to come would be Metagross. I don't think it has the greatest matchup. It can take on Darm, I guess okay. Flare Blitz Earthquake probably to a KO it. And a lot of offensive mons can take advantage of it. Clefairy, I think, is a little bit too passive to come this week. Slowking seems pretty tough to come as well as a Darmanitan answer. I think you'd rather go Metagross or Torkoal in general, or even Piloswine. And Shelmet. Spikes are nice, but I have 3 pretty good defoggers for it. So looking at this matchup, I thought Finny did excellent. Outside of the Venusaur and to an extent the Thundurus T, I handled the team super well. So I like Finny in this matchup. Scizor looks pretty decent, actually. Offensively, there's not a whole lot that takes on the Pokemon, like Bug plus Steel. Has pretty nice coverage against the team, I guess, outside of Torkoal. So I do like that, and it gives me a fast option to hit Venusaur. And then ReGiGigas has a pretty cool matchup. Darmanitan's a cool matchup. Blacephalon's a cool matchup. So we'll see if I can bring those mons. So first Pokemon I have here, as I said, that I really liked in this game is Tapu Fini. Offensive, pretty bulky. Based on the speed tiers, I'm not going to be outspeeding anything anyways. Mandibuzz, it doesn't really matter if I outspeed, but I do have a tiny bit of speed to outspeed a Mandibuzz. If it wants to try to taunt me, hopefully I would outspeed it so I can set up Calm Minds on the Mandibuzz. But Draining Kiss, I'll be able to get a lot of recovery on a decent amount of mons. Ice Beam at +1 special attack will kill the Thundurus T. Even if it has boots, I would kill, unless it has pretty solid HP investment. And a Thunderbolt at +1 special defense should do a little over half. So I'm still like in a at least somewhat healthy position. And Surf just doing overall a little bit better damage. I feel like I didn't need Scald in this game. The tiny bit of speed is for the Mandibuzz. And then mixed defenses just hit like break points a little bit better against like Venusaur and Thundurus in special defense. Hopefully that can win the game late game. It could break early. It's also decent switching into Dragapult, but I think ideally I wanted to win late game. Scizor Choice Banded. Hopefully this just comes out a lot and just gets momentum throughout this game. Bullet Punch, Quick Attack, U-Turn, Knockoff. Superpower would have been nice in the set to hit the Piloswine to like borderline kill it even. But Bullet Punch obviously hits a lot of the team pretty hard, and it's going to be stabbed with Technician. Quick Attack does about 50% the Thunderous T, so I can revenge it a little bit better than with Bullet Punch. U-Turn for momentum, and Knockoff to get rid of items. Knockoff's a pretty spammable item in this game, or pretty spammable move this game if I don't go for U-turns, or if I don't need to go for a Bullet Punch. Next I got a Greg, the ReGiGigas. Pretty special defensive with decent attack. Rest, Sleep Talk, Body Slam, Knockoff. This is risky because I do have type of Finny with Misty Train, so I might not be able to get Sleeps off. It's not the biggest deal in the world because I still take hits pretty well regardless. I take Dragapult special hits pretty well. Dragon Darts could be a little bit annoying, but I have ways around that otherwise. The special defense allows me to take 3 Sludge Bombs from Venusaur, as long as I don't get poisoned by the first Sludge Bomb. I should be okay. And this is Modest Life Orb, Venusaur. I imagine Venusaur is probably going to be timid in this game because if it's Modest, it doesn't outspeed my Scarf Latios. I think it outspeeds Scarf Blacephalon, but not Scarf Latios. So I think you probably want Timid to make sure he outspeeds Scarf Latios, because Scarf could definitely... Latios could be a set to outspeed like the Dragapult or like a Scarf Thundurus and kill in return. So think it's definitely viable. Scarf Tracheon as well. Scarf Latios isn't that bad. So I think Venusaur is probably going to be timid, but just in case, if it's Modest, that's fine. Knockoff to get rid of items, which I'm fine with. Body Slam to get pairs, which would be great, and then Rest, Sleep Talk for longevity. Next, we got a pretty bulky Latios this week. Psychic, Shadow Ball, Recovered Defog. Colbur Berries there to take Thundurus, Dark Pulse, because Ultra Player bought Thunderbolt plus Dark Pulse, so I can take on Thundurus with pretty much no issue, and I should kill it Psychic, assuming I get some chip on it. Shadow Ball doesn't 2-hit KO the Metagross, especially if it's like max HP. I believe it's a 3-hit KO, but with my max HP, I should be taking a lot of hits pretty well. I take Tracheon hits really well. I take a Mega Horn, Life Orb, Mega Horn, I believe, after Rocks, which is great. So if it's like Life Orb, Mega Horn plus Quick Attack, that would be annoying. But otherwise, I would outspeed and kill with Psychic. So I think you would have to be forced to switch that, potentially. It would depend on the circumstance, honestly. Recover for longevity, and then Defog to remove any potential spikes from like a Shelmet or General Rock from like Clefairy or Metagross, Piloswine. Torkoal, a lot of options. Flame Charge, Heavy Duty Boots plus Cephalon. This could win late game. I kind of imagine it probably won't win late game because Mandibuzz is a pretty decent answer, but if I can weaken that pretty significantly, I would take that exchange. And even worst case, I Mind Blown, die with Blacephalon, do a major hit, and then I bring in Top Affinity and Calm Mind up. So Mind Blown, Blacephalon, finally able to bring it. It does so much damage, so I'm pretty excited to see what it does this week. And then last is Scarf Darmanitan. I could go Adamant, again, based on the speed tiers. The speed will allow me to add speed of Max Speed Dragapult, if he wants to bring that. And yeah, pretty straightforward. Don't have Superpower to hit the Piloswine. I figured Earthquake to hit the Torkoal, and Flare Blitz to like have a really strong move in the sun would be both better than having Superpower. And Flare Blitz to a KO is a thick fat Piloswine anyway. So yeah, that's the team. Let's get right into the game. Alright, here we are for the game. So no Dragapult. Interesting, and no Tracheon. So, what do I think? Finny's probably not as good in this game, honestly. It's fine. Definitely not as good. Latios could be a lead against Metagross. Torkoal, and just get a pretty decent hit on either of them. I guess Mandibuzz comes in and U-turns. Darm is suspect because of Metagross being a thing. Blacephalon could be a lead. Mandibuzz is a pretty decent answer into that, though. Scissor isn't great either. Yeah, let's go with... I'm not sure if I liked Blacephalon lead either. Let's withdraw... I'm not gonna get it in time. Shit. Alright, might have to go back. Maybe I got my Mons in. Let's see. As long as I got the Latios lead right, I think that's all that I care about. But let's make sure we get a 6 Mons, and then we should be fine. So, gonna send out the Slowking. Okay. I think I'm fine with this lead. Oh, Tapu Fini is the lead. Interesting. So let's make sure I have all 6, and then we're fine to go. Okay, I do have all 6. That's great. I could honestly set up a Calm Mind here. Let me pull up again how much my Tapu Fini does to Thundurus. Level 50 at +1. I kill with Ice Beam, so I'm fine, whatever. Let's go for the Calm Mind turn 1. And just put a lot of pressure on his team. I don't know what these names mean. Aquino? I'm sure. Alright, setting up a Calm Mind turn 1. He's probably forced to go Thunderbolt here. In response, I could go into... Honestly, I think I'm fine just going for an Ice Beam. At +1, let's see how much a Thunderbolt does. 110 damage. That's a lot of damage. 110 out of 177. Alright, so that's a lot of bulk. So that's AV. So like Modest Assault Vest. So we're fine to go into this. This Mom being weakened is really nice. So AV Modest Thundurus. 110 damage does seem like a lot. 217 down to 136. 81 damage to the ReGiGigas. Let me make sure that my damage is right. 81 damage. Yeah, so probably Modest. Okay. Knockoff seems pretty free here. I should kill. Get rid of my leftovers. I might not kill, actually, if it's max HP. Okay, I do. Great. So ReGiGigas gets the kill on Thunder's turn 1. I'm sure he's fine with weakening my Tapu Fini, but honestly, I should be able to recover up later on in the game. Both my Venusaur answers are a little bit weakened. I also do have Latios, which can take it on okay, but definitely weakened. A Gross set could be a little bit problematic. Let's see what the switch in is. Metagross. It's going to fire off a pretty strong attack. I just go into my... Could set up rocks here, but I think I'm fine going into Scizor, and then on the following turn I can U-turn out. I could have gone into Latios there, but I think I want to keep a little bit more offensive pressure. Iron Defense, okay, that's a pretty cool set. That's interesting. But I am pretty slow. So let's see, like Scizor, Blacephalon. Nope. Let me see. Blacephalon to a Metagross. Level 50. I mean, I definitely kill. So I'm going to just U-turn here and not really think too much about it. Body press, that should do pretty decent damage, actually. 110 damage. Body press. Metagross to Scizor. +2. Max defense. So it has a lot of defense. Okay. A lot of defense, Metagross. Yeah, I'm fine going into this. And then on the following turn, I think I'm going to go into my Darmanitan because I'm pretty sure he's going to switch out either into Mandibuzz or Slowking. And then I should be able to gain momentum that way. Could also go into my Finny and get a little bit of leftovers recovery. But I think my Darmanitan is fine. I don't think there's any way she stays in with the Metagross because I would kill with either a Fire Blast or a Shadow Ball. And it could be a Resist Berry, but it's tough to say. So, bring out the Slowking. Okay. I can go for U-turn, engage the damage. Darmanitan to Slowking. If it's like special defensive, I do like 80 to 90% almost kill. Physically defensive, obviously it will take it a lot better. But even if it's like a Rocky Helmet set, now I know and I can bring in my, I guess my Finny. He's kind of in a rough spot. I guess you go into Torkoal here. Let's see what he goes into. Syrup. Torkoal. Torkoal, level 50, is taking 11 to 13% of its max defensive. Yeah, that looks like about right. So max D, Torkoal. Does my Blacephalon kill with Fire Blast? Let me see. Blacephalon to Torkoal. No, I don't, but I do pretty significant damage. What about to like a Mandibuzz in the sun? A Mind Blown. Yeah, I'm fine going into this and just going for a Mind Blown and just racking a major hit on something. He might be okay sacking this off is the thing, but I think going for a Mind Blown and just doing a huge hit to something is okay. Especially because like a Specs Shadow Ball probably kills this Torkoal, so I think Mandibuzz is probably a safer switch in than the Slowking. Okay, but he is willing to sack this off, maybe even to get rocks up. So Mind Blown is off. Oh, and I just kill. Holy crap, that is a lot of damage. Okay, so Torkoal is down, but the big threat is coming in. Special attack rose, it's not going to matter. Could maybe think I'm scarfed, so that's an interesting thing as well. But Torkoal is dead. Yeah, Venusaur is definitely looking a little threatening. As in, I probably just sack off this Blacephalon, even though it's pretty decent at this point. Yeah, I have no other play. Okay, Knockoff's fine. Is it Life Orb? It is Life Orb, okay. My Latios to Venusaur. I might not kill, but after Life Orb, I should be. Yeah, I'm pretty confident I can take this on. Sleep Powder would be problematic. I could scout that and go into ReGiGigas, but ReGiGigas is still a decent enough house to also take on this Pokemon, so I don't think it's worth it. So removes that. I can gauge based on his damage. That's like 56. And let's see how much this does. Kills. Great. Okay. That's a big threat head the way. I guess Metagross is obviously a pretty big threat as well. And that's basically the win condition. But I know it's physically defensive, so it's not like a weakness policy set, assumingly. Alright, so Venusaur is dead. Latios is not that useful. Foul Play could come off here. Knockoff could come off here as well. Don't have a great answer to this. I could just stay and recover and see what Liv wants to do, like a U-turn or a Toxic or whatever to plays. I'm not really sure, but I also like the Finny at this point. Blastoise would have been nice here, but obviously I had to preserve it. 52 damage. Probably physically defensive, as I'd imagine to be. Yeah, I'm definitely like this position. Metagross is annoying though. Slowking comes out. Probably just teleport. Could Scald. Could Psychic, honestly. I can Shadow Ball just to gauge the damage. Just Slowking. That does nothing. Level 50. Assault Vest? It has to be Assault Vest. And maybe even like Max Bedef Assault Vest. But I'm bulky enough that I'm pretty fine staying in and getting Recover off. I think this is AV though. I'm fine staying in recovering again, and then maybe getting in the ReGiGigas. Maybe even the Slowking, or the Scizor. That'd be risky though. That's probably not worth it. No freeze. Okay, great. We can go into this Pokemon. I honestly could have gone into Darmanitan there. That would have been a cool play. I could honestly go into it now if he's predicting a rest. Or I could honestly get a rest up here. Not going to do much at all. Do I predict the Metagross to come out here? What do I do even against the Metagross? Flare Blitz would do a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm fine with this play. I gotta figure out a way to do a lot of damage to the Metagross. I don't think you stay in here with the Slowking. Yeah, I think you go into Metagross and try to figure out a way to set up. Okay, great. Flare Blitz would kill. So I'm gonna just go for that. I'm not gonna really overthink it here. I think it's more physically defensive. So I don't think it's gonna be Bullet Punch, and if it is, I don't think it's gonna kill. Good play switching out though. I can gauge the damage on this. Mandibuzz level 50. Flare Blitz does like 45%. So probably like max physical defensive. I think you have to roost here. Mandibuzz can be a little bit annoying. I do have to watch out for that. But I'm able to get a little bit of leftovers recovery, which is at least something. Taunt Mandibuzz would be very annoying as well. Alright, a Roost is up. Top of Finny. Probably have nothing to lose by going for a Calm Mind. So let's go for a Calm Mind. Knockoff would be annoying, but then not really great answers to Surf at +1. Meta grows. Slowking comes out. Okay. What does Slowking have? It has Thunder. It has Grass Knot, but that's not doing a whole lot to me. Psyshock. That shouldn't be doing a whole lot to me either. Psyshock would be a little bit annoying. I can Draining Kiss to get a gauge about what the Slowking wants to do. Let's see how much damage I'm doing. Seismic Toss, okay. That'll do decent damage for sure. And I won't be able to ever cover this. It's not that bad of a chip. I did like 15%. Yeah, I think it's pretty special defensive. Darmanitan takes his hit pretty well, and U-turn just puts me in a pretty nice position. And honestly, I can make aggressive plays if I have to. But I don't think I have to. I think U-turn is pretty safe because I have an answer for the Mandibuzz or the Metagross, depending on what the answer is. Mandibuzz comes out. Darm. Mandibuzz. U-turn. Doing a little bit of chip. My Scizor. What do I do with my Scizor against the Mandibuzz? Not enough damage, and I'll be taken out by a foul play. So I can get leftovers, recovery with this. Yeah, the Slowking's going to be a little bit annoying to take down. Seismic Toss is a cool tech for sure. Don't know if I really want to risk a Toxic here. I think a U-turn probably comes out. Yeah, we'll go into the ReGiGigas. At worst case, I always add speed to Slowking and I can just rest up on it. So we'll see what the play is here. Hopefully it's Toxic. Knockoff? Okay. I don't take much from it. I can get a rest off. We'll see if it's U-turn, knockoff, roost. We'll see if the last move is taunt. U-turn comes out here. I take the hit fine. So I think the ReGiGigas takes on the Slowking plus the Mandibuzz because I can eventually I'll get out a slow start and then I can body press para and then get a couple paras and I might be okay. Resting up here for sure. Body press could come off. Definitely not in the clear for a win for sure. This Metagross is going to be a little annoying. I think Latios is fine, especially because I'm pretty bulky. Like an Impish, level 50 Metagross. Body press. +2 doesn't do a lot to me. Yeah, it doesn't do a lot. Shadow Ball does decent damage, like borderline to a KO. Meteor Mash into Bullet Punch I don't think kills me either, but I probably recover to be safe. And at least I'll figure out what type of set it is. If it gets up to +4, it's going to be a little annoying. But I'll get it really weakened. Meteor Mash. Okay, it is Meteor Mash. An attack boost would be bad. Oh, that does so much. And he does get an attack boost. That's pretty bad. Yeah, it's just no attack, but it does a lot of damage. I think that was close to a max roll. So forced to go for Shadow Ball here. I'm doing about 50%. Meteor Mass Miss would be great. The attack boost was definitely unfortunate. I think I'm forced to bring in top of Finny. And I believe a +1 hit won't take me out. And Surf should to a KO. So my Latios is dead. Surf should to a KO, and I don't think he kills me with +1 Meteor Mash. The max roll is like 102, and I think I was just outside of 102. Okay, nice. No, he could definitely kill me, and he does. Okay. It was like a 50-50 roll to kill there. And my top of Finny is down. Let's see, Scizor. He's at +2. Bullet Punch doesn't kill. Body Press would kill. I think I go into this and hopefully he doesn't have Bullet Punch. Yeah, it's not looking great, honestly. I think I Flare Blitz here. Let's see. That attack boost was just so bad. And he does have Bullet Punch. I guess I should have gone for Shadow Ball initially. No, it wouldn't have made a difference. Yeah, that 50-50 roll to kill the Finny and then getting the attack boost was a bad combination. I think I lose this game. Scizor, because Scizor doesn't outspeed. +2 Body Press would kill. ReGiGigas just has to hopefully Sleep Talk, maybe get a Body Slam. Yeah, knockoff, it's not even close to killing. Body Press has a chance to just OHKO anyway, so yeah, I think I lose this game. The Bullet Punch, the attack boost with the Meteor Mash was pretty unfortunate because it put my Finny in range, and I don't think I was in range of a. Do I get a para? No, I don't. Okay, so that's a good game to live. Unfortunate game there. It definitely happened. She put herself in a good position to win though. Yeah, I figured the Metagross set was good, and I think I'm falling to a 2 and 3. So hopefully we can. And the what's it called? The Dragon Ball didn't even come this game. Yeah, this Metagross set was really cool. I gotta show props 100%. So ReGiGigas is dead, and the Darm is dead. Yeah, I don't even know if a +1 Bullet Punch killed. Well, it killed the Darm from where it was at. But the Seismic Toss also was cool from the what you call the Slow King, because that was really cool tech. Do I just no? I don't have speed. She goes for Body Press and goes for the win. So my Scizor is dead. So yeah, 2 and 3. Not the greatest start, but it's okay. I'll be able to. I think I'll be able to recover. Yeah, go check out Live. But yeah, until next time. Later, guys.